Hey everyone, Wanderer here. Welcome back to Wildlander. So we are heading over to where I think the next location is, at least for the shards of this key we're looking for, these Ethereum shards. Oh, better pull out the sword. Can I get the sword out? Oh, I guess I should equip it, huh? Pardon me, Mr. Wolf, I'm a bit busy here. So yeah, we're heading over to there, and we'll just see what's over here, I guess. I haven't been to this area of the world too much yet, so I guess we'll just have a look around, explore a bit, and hope we can find something. The next location is not marked properly on our map, as far as I know. The Uttering Hills Cave. That sounds ominous. Have I been here before? Have I cleared it? Apparently I have. Okay, so we'll keep going. We'll just keep going. It's a bit further to the east then, I guess. We'll just follow the river. This will be the final shard for the key, and then we have to figure out where we're going to take that key and use it. They mentioned one of the sites would have been where they were drawing the Ethereum from. So one of these locations should be like a mine, I would assume. That seems correct. That's what the what was mentioned in the journal we have. Got quite the blizzard going on here today. Did I get them both? No, the bear's still alive. What is up here? Oh, I've been over here before. I know what that is. We had a quest to deliver somebody over there. Was it this guy? I think it was, actually. Deliver this guy over there, like escort him over there. Oh, that's gonna be in the water. Okay, I guess we're going in the water. Frost does not mind. He's a very hardy, strong Skyrim horse, you know? He doesn't care. I think it's a little bit warmer over here. A little bit better. Oh yeah, I recognize this area some. The biome over here. Right, okay, need to go a bit more northeast then. I guess we want to head kind of above, north of that mountain range there. Go sort of around it. I'm just curious of what all these things are, though, over here. This is a pretty area. I forgot I was over here previously, and it's quite pretty over here. Another dragon mound thing, but this one doesn't look like it's been disturbed yet. There's a thing up there. Have I gone up there? Narzulbur. That's, Orc Stronghold over there. At least the blizzard's kind of cleared up over here. Probably not going to freeze to death anymore. That's probably good. This is not... Is this the Orc Stronghold? No, this is. Yeah, this is the place. Okay, new place. New Orcish Stronghold. We can have a look around real quick.
I've read the entrails many times, but can't fathom why Mahulak's wives keep finding tragedy. Take a look.
That sounds like there'll be a quest over here somewhere. You've got all kinds of alchemy ingredients. Okay, I don't really need any alchemy ingredients right now. Do you have any potatoes? You don't. Okay, I would buy potatoes, but you don't have any. I could sell some more potions, I guess. Some more invisibility potions I've been selling off over time. But It's gonna be about all, I think. They go for so much. There we go.
All right.
You mentioned someone's wives are finding tragedy. They're like having issues with births or something, maybe?
My brother keeps trying to spin these fantasies to me about my aunts and our father. He's crazy.
Aren't you cold?
All right, then.
That looks kind of cold, just saying. Hey, dude.
The great stronghold of Narzulbur welcomes you, outsider.
Well, this guy's kind of nice. Any work to be done?
How about a test? Your muscle against mine. The victor gains 100 gold coins from the loser.
Okay, sure.
This will be good training. Let's go. Come on. Let's see. You're mine.
Oop. Stop attacking. Which one's the big one?
You bested me. An orc chief. Impressive.
Uh-huh. And, about that gold, then? Oh, there we go. He's gotta get out of his laying down animation. Right. There we go.
That you have. Here.
Okay, that's it then?
Good to see you. Good hunting.
Yatul's been teaching me to hunt. I'm still learning, but she's the best teacher I could have.
Just walking the longhouse, then it's not really a big deal, it seems like.
Mahulak. Take a look.
Are you a hunter? Do you have, I need chickens. I'll take potatoes, too. Okay, that's fine.
Fight.
I need chickens, though, really. Lots and lots of chickens. So I can make chicken dumplings. They give some nice stats. Okay, well, nice place, a little bit of warm-up here, you know? These seem like good orcs, you know, as far as orcs go. Doesn't seem like there's much else here, though. Okay, just some graves over here. Oh, what's over here? Ah, the smithy.
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore. I'll give you coin.
Interesting.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Just some basic stuff here, looks like. Yeah, very basic stuff. Okay. Lots of ingots. Nothing I really need at the moment, though. I could sell some stuff, I guess. I want to sell potions, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. What's in the mine, then? Gloombound mine. Orichalcum, okay. I don't particularly need orichalcum ore. Smithing. I guess this would be smithing, skill if I didn't already have maxed out skill. Take a quick peek inside, make sure there's not a quest or anything here, but it just seems like a basic mine. It's like an old regular peaceful mine.
Mool is the smart one. I go where he tells me.
Alright. Ooh, we got some ebony here, though. Alright. So we could mine some ebony, I suppose. Is there more? Oh, there's more ebony here. Well, in that case, sure, I will just mine some ebony for myself. Why not? Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta do both hands. There we go. Sure. Iron I don't really care about. You guys are doing this all wrong. You gotta do it like this.
Every orc learns the heavy labor of mining. I'll spend years in the caves.
That's kind of rough, not gonna lie. You know there's like a shimmery gas glow type thing going over here? Or is that just me? No, it's definitely... Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Best of luck. Hope you don't, you know, get blown up if there's a gas leak over there. Oops. This one's not working. That one's not working. Okay. More iron. I don't really care about the iron. There we go. Funny, it doesn't really look dark like it does once it's smelted. It's more like silvery in color when it's in the ground here. Iron.
Malakath has given me the task to mine. Take a look.
You just sell ebony? Yeah, you do. Okay.
Until next time.
This one's not working either. There we go. That was working. Doesn't sound good. What if you were like mining one of these and some stuff like collapsed and you had to fight your way out? Like you found yourself in the middle of a troll cave or something? That'd be kind of cool. Be a cool way to do a quest. Seemingly really boring quest leads into something really cool. I don't think that'd be the case with the quest we were doing there. I think it was just gonna be, you know, you go in here and you do some mining and you turn in the ore and that's it. But that would be a cool way to do a quest.
Gadba and me came to work the mine. The plan is to get rich and then go back to Logishbur and take over. Mahulak brought us in when he found ebony in the mine. Not enough men in town to work it. So here we are.
Can understand that. Ebony is good stuff. Okay, well I think we're done here. Unless we want to do iron or something, which I don't really want to do. So... head on out of here, I guess. Yeah, this definitely just fell down...
Watch what you're doing.
from up there, huh? Was there an upper area? It sure seemed like there's an upper area. It's kind of interesting as a separate way to go up here.
What are you doing that for?
You can't get around, though. Interesting. Oh, wait, can I just jump down from somewhere up here? Is there... No. Yeah, the hole's right here. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay, never mind. I thought there was, like, an area I hadn't seen yet, but no, it's just how the mine is shaped. Got it. Alright, well, you know, cool. Nice mine you got here. I don't think I'll be selling that ore. I think I'll just be using it for my own personal smelting. But let's see here. Nope, game is saving. There we go. So yeah, that's that. I think the area I'm looking for is further to east over here. Up in the mountains, possibly. So we want to go this way-ish. Maybe go down here and around. Can I get over this? There we go. Nice meeting y'all. Thanks for all your ore. What do we got over here? Hey, now. Oh my god, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Holy crap, that hurts. Alright. Oh, I don't have my correct equipment on, do I? No wonder I'm taking so much damage. Alright, let me do resist magic. Frost, fire. Stamina stuff, health stuff. Shock resist, yeah, restore health. Okay, we should be good there.
Bad idea.
And then we gotta put on our correct armor. That's what, yeah, I have my conjuring stuff on still. I forgot to swap in the armor that has all the magic resistance stuff on it. Because I have to put the conjuration stuff on to travel, you know? I want to travel back and forth real quick. So yeah, it's all my fire and frost and various other stuff, yeah. Should be good there. Okay. Yeah, ouchies. That hurt. Already read that. Don't really care about that too much. Alright, so we got some rogue mages over here. It's not, like, necessarily bad to be a mage, you know? You didn't have to attack me right away, but I guess now that you've done that, I guess we'll just go ahead and kill y'all. I will take their robes if they're unenchanted, because I can use those. For my own enchanting. Take your fire assaults, thank you. Got some spiders in here too, it looks like. Let's go ahead and do a poison resist before we even get hit with anything. Let's see here. There we go. Double teaming him. Hell yeah. Not much, not very good, but I'll take that, sure. shovels, and what were you guys doing here? Oh, hello. This is not fair. You're above me. I can't get to you. He's not even phased, but I took any damage. Yeah, the armor I crafted for him is really, really good. He's doing good. Alright, cool. Nothing I need here, really. Well, I guess I took that on accident. Whatever, it's fine. We leveled up. We got a place to sleep if we want to. It is getting... I think it's pretty early, actually. I'm pretty sure I slept for the night, came back out afterwards, so... Another random robe. I have read... I have not read a rude song. Okay, well now we have. Pretty meager stuff here. Sorry to break up your, whatever you had going on over here. You know? Didn't mean to just casually murder all of you. I mean... I don't know. Just because you're mages doesn't make you bad, necessarily. The fact that you're trying to kill me in my party makes you bad. Maybe next time try to... just greet people with a hello instead of a spell to the face. But hey, to each their own, right? The rest of my companions are stuck back here, I think. No spiders, surprisingly. There you are. Okay, is that it? I mean, did I get everything? I feel like I went through here really fast and could have missed some stuff, but I don't think I did. That goes around here. This goes... oh wait, there's two areas, right? Okay, right, so this goes into the other lower area. What time is it? Oh, it's only noon. Yeah, we can just... wait, have I been over here? I don't think I've been here yet. This is like a different area. More beds. Random stuff. The Living Woods. No voiceover for that one either. Some of these might be added by mods too. That might be why there's no voiceovers for them. Oh, we can play this one. Alright, sure. The Real Barenziah.
The Real Barenziah. Unauthorized biography of the famous Queen Mother of Morrowind. Volume 1. By Anonymous. Read for you by David Pickering. 500 years ago in Mournhold, city of gems, there lived a blind widow and her only child, a tall, strapping young man. He was a miner, as was his father before him, a common laborer in the mines of the Lord of Mournhold, for his ability in magicka was small. The work was honorable but paid poorly. His mother made and sold cumberry cakes at the city market to help eke out their living. They did well enough, she said. They had enough to fill their bellies, no one could wear more than one suit of clothing at a time, and the roof only leaked when it rained. But Symmachus would have liked more. He hoped for a lucky strike at the mines, which would garner him a large bonus. In his free hours, he enjoyed hoisting a mug of ale in the tavern with his friends and gambling with them at cards. He also drew the eyes and size of more than one pretty elven lass, although none held his interest for long. He was a typical young dark elf of peasant descent, remarkable only for his size. It is rumored that he had a bit of Nordic blood in him. In Symmachus' 30th year, there was a great rejoicing in Mournhold. A girl child had been born to the lord and lady. A queen, the people sang. A queen is born to us. For among the people of Mournhold, the birth of an heiress is a sure sign of future peace and prosperity. When the time came for the royal child's rite of naming, the mines were closed and Symmachus dashed home to bathe and dress in his best. "I'll rush straight home and tell you all about it," he promised his mother, who would not be able to attend. She had been ailing, and besides, there would be a great crush of people, as all Mournhold turned out to be part of the blessed event. And being blind, she would be unable to see anything anyway. "My son," she said, "afore you go, fetch me a priest or a healer, else I may pass from the mortal plane ere you return." Symmachus crossed to her pallet at once, and noted anxiously that her forehead was very hot and her breathing shallow. He pried loose a slat of the wooden floor under which their small hoard of savings was kept. There wasn't nearly enough to pay a priest for healing. He would have to give what they had and owe the rest. Symmachus snatched up his cloak and hurried away. The streets were full of folk hurrying to the sacred grove, but the temples were locked and barred. "Closed for the ceremony," read all the signs. Symmachus elbowed his way through the mob and managed to overtake a brown-robed priest. "After the rite, brother," the priest said. "If you have gold, I shall gladly attend to your mother. Milord has bidden all clerics attend, and I, for one, have no wish to offend him." "My mother's desperately ill," Symmachus pled. "Surely Milord will not miss one lowly priest." "True, but the archcanon will," the priest said nervously, tearing his robe loose from Symmachus' desperate grip and vanishing into the crowd. Symmachus tried other priests and even a few mages, but no better result. Armored guards marched through the street and pushed him aside with their lances, and Symmachus realized that the royal procession was approaching. As the carriage bearing the city's rulers drew abreast, Symmachus rushed out from the crowd and shouted, "My lord, my mother's dying!" "I forbid her to do so on this glorious night," the lord shouted, laughing and scattering coin into the throng. Symmachus was close enough to smell wine on the royal breath. On the other side of the carriage, his lady clutched the babe to her breast and stared slit-eyed at Symmachus. Her nostrils flared in disdain. "Guards!" she cried. "Remove this oaf!" Rough hands seized Symmachus. He was beaten and left dazed by the side of the road. Symmachus, head aching, followed in the wake of the crowd and witnessed the rite of naming from the top of a hill. He could see the brown-robed clerics and blue-robed mages gathered near the highborn folk far below. Barenziah. The name came dimly to Symmachus' ears as the high priest lifted the swaddled babe and proffered her to the twin moons on either side of the horizon, Jone rising, Jode setting. "Behold the Lady Barenziah, born to the land of Mournhold. Grant her thy blessings and thy counsel, ye kind gods, that she may ever rule well over Mournhold, its ken and its weal, its kith and its ilk." Bless her, all the people intoned, along with their lord and lady, hands upraised. Only Symmachus stood silent, head bowed, knowing in his heart that his dear mother was gone, and in silence he swore a mighty oath, that he should be his lord's bane, and in vengeance for his mother's needless death, the child Barenziah he should have for his own bride, that his mother's grandchildren would be born to rule over Mournhold. After the ceremony, he watched impassively as the royal procession returned from the palace. He saw the priest to whom he'd first spoken. The man came gladly enough now in return for the gold Symmachus had, and a promise of more afterward. They found his mother dead. The priest sighed and tucked the pouch of gold coins away. "I'm sorry, brother. It's all right. You can forget the rest of the gold. There's aught I can do here, likely." "Give me back my money!" Symmachus snarled. "You've done naught to earn it!" He lifted his right arm threateningly. The priest backed away, about to utter a curse, but Symmachus struck him across the face before more than 3 words had left his mouth. He went down heavily, striking his head sharply on one of the stones that formed the fire pit. He died instantly. Symmachus snatched up the gold and fled the city. As he ran, he muttered one word over and over like a sorcerer's chant. "Barenziah," he said. "Barenziah! Barenziah!" Barenziah stood on one of the balconies of the palace, staring down into the courtyard where the soldiers milled, dazzling in their armor. Presently they formed into ordered ranks and cheered as her parents, the lord and lady, emerged from the palace, clad from head to toe in ebony armor, long purple-dyed fur cloaks flowing behind. Splendidly caparisoned, shining horses were brought for them, and they mounted and rode to the courtyard gates, and turned to salute her. "Barenziah!" they cried. "Barenziah, our beloved, farewell!" The little girl blinked back tears, and waved one hand bravely. Her favorite stuffed animal, a gray wolf cub she called Woofin, clutched to her breast with the other. She had never been parted from her parents before, and had no idea what it meant, save that there was war in the west, and the name Tiber Septim was on everyone's lips, spoken in hate and dread. "Barenziah!" the soldiers cried, lifting their lances and swords and bows. Then her dear parents turned and rode away, knights trailing in their wake, until the courtyard was nearly empty. Sometime after came a day when Barenziah was shaken awake by her nurse, dressed hurriedly and borne from the palace. All she could remember of that dreadful time was seeing a huge shadow with burning eyes filling the sky. She was passed from hand to hand. Foreign soldiers appeared and disappeared and sometimes reappeared. Her nurse vanished and was replaced by strangers, some more strange than others. There were days, or it may have been weeks of travel. One morning she awoke to step out of the coach into a cold place with a large gray stone castle amid empty, endless gray-green hills covered patchily with gray-white snow. She clutched Woofin to her breast in both hands and stood blinking and shivering in the gray dawn, feeling very small and very dark in this endless space, this endless gray-white space. She and Hannah, a brown-skinned, black-haired maid who had been traveling with her for several days, went inside the keep. A large gray-white woman with icy gray-golden hair was standing by a hearth in one of the rooms. She stared at Barenziah with dreadful, bright blue eyes. "She's very black, isn't she?" the woman reminded Hannah. "I've never seen a dark elf before. I don't know much about them myself, milady," Hannah said. "But this one's got red hair and a temper to match, I can tell you that. Take care, she bites, and worse." "I'll soon train her out of that," the other woman sniffed. "What's that filthy thing she's got? Ugh." The woman snatched Woofin away and threw him into the blazing hearth. Barenziah shrieked and would have flung herself after him, but was held back despite her attempts to bite and claw at her captors, for Woofin was reduced to a tiny heap of charred ash. Barenziah grew like a weed transplanted to a Skyrim garden, a ward of Count Sven and his wife, the Lady Inga. Outwardly, that is, she thrived, but always there was a cold and empty place within. "I've raised her as my own daughter," Lady Inga was wont to say as she sat gossiping when neighboring ladies came to visit. "But she's a dark elf. What can you expect?" Barenziah was not meant to overhear these words. At least, she thought she was not. Her hearing was keener than that of her Nordic hosts. Other, less desirable dark elven traits evidently included pilfering, lying, and a little misplaced magic. Just a small fire spell here and a little levitation spell there. And, as she grew older, a keen interest in boys and men could provide very pleasant sensations, and to her astonishment, gifts as well. Inga disapproved of this last for reasons incomprehensible to Barenziah, so she was careful to keep it as secret as possible. "She's wonderful with the children," Inga added, referring to her 5 sons, all younger than Barenziah. "I don't think she'd ever let them come to harm." A tutor had been hired when Johnny was 6 and Barenziah 8, and they took their lessons together. She would have liked to train in arms as well, but the very idea scandalized Count Sven and Lady Inga. So Barenziah was given a small bow and allowed to play at target shooting with the boys. She watched them at arms practice when she could, sparred with them when no grown-up folk were about, and knew she was good or better than they. "She's very proud, though, isn't she?" one of the ladies would whisper to Inga, and Barenziah, pretending not to hear, would nod silently in agreement. She could not help but feel superior to the Count and his lady. There was something about them that provoked contempt. Afterward, she came to learn that Sven and Inga were distant cousins of Darkmoor Keep's last titled residents, and she finally understood. They were poseurs, impostors, not rulers at all. At least, they were not raised to rule. This thought made her strangely furious at them. A good, clean hatred, quite detached from resentment. She came to see them as disgusting and repelling insects who could be despised, but never feared. Once a month a courier came from the Emperor, bringing a small bag of gold for Sven and Inga, and a large bag of dried mushrooms from Morrowind for Barenziah, her favorite treat. On these occasions she was always made to look presentable, or at least as presentable as a skinny dark elf could be made to look in Inga's eyes, before being summoned into the courier's presence for a brief interview. The same courier seldom came twice, but all of them looked her over in much the same way as a farmer would look over a hog he's readying for market. In the spring of her 16th year, Barenziah thought the courier looked as if she were at last ready for market. Upon reflection, she decided she did not wish to be marketed. The stable boy, Straw, a big, muscular blonde lad, clumsy, gentle, affectionate, and rather simple, had been urging her to run off for some weeks now. Barenziah stole the bag of gold the courier had left, took the mushrooms from the storeroom, disguised herself as a boy in one of Joni's old tunics and a cast-off pair of breeches, and on one fine spring night, she and Straw took the two best horses from the stable and rode hard through the night toward Whitewood, the nearest city of any importance, and the place where Straw wanted to be. But Mournhold and Morrowind also lay eastward, and they drew Barenziah as a lodestone draws iron. In the morning, they abandoned the horses at Barenziah's insistence. She knew they would be missed and tracked down, and she hoped to throw off any pursuers. They continued on foot until late afternoon, keeping to side roads, and slept for several hours in an abandoned hut. They went on at dusk and came to Whiterun city gate just before dawn. Barenziah had prepared a pass of sorts for Straw, a makeshift document stating an errand to a temple in the city for a local village lord. She herself glided over the wall with the help of a levitation spell. She had reasoned correctly, as it turned out, that by now the gate guards would have been alerted to keep an eye out for a young dark elven girl and a Nordic boy traveling together. On the other hand, unaccompanied country yokels like Straw were a common enough sight. Alone and with papers, it was unlikely it would draw attention. Her simple plan went smoothly. She met Straw at the temple, which was not far from the gate. She had been to Whiterun on a few previous occasions. Straw, however, had never been more than a few miles from Sven's estate, which was his birthplace. Together, they made their way to a run-down inn in the poorer quarters of Whiterun. Gloved, cloaked, and hooded against the morning chill, Barenziah's dark skin and red eyes were not apparent, and no one paid any heed to them. They entered the inn separately. Straw paid the innkeeper for a single cubicle, an immense meal, and 2 jugs of ale. Barenziah sneaked in a few minutes later. They ate and drank together gleefully, rejoicing in their escape. Made love vigorously on the narrow cot, and afterwards fell asleep into an exhausted, dreamless sleep. They stayed for a week at Whiterun. Straw earned a bit of money running errands, and Barenziah burgled a few houses at night. She continued to dress as a boy. She cut her hair short and dyed her flame-red tresses jet black to burgle the skies, and kept out of sight as much as possible. There were few dark elves in Whiterun. One day, Straw got them word as temporary guards on a merchant caravan traveling east. The one-armed sergeant looked her over dubiously. "Ha!" he chuckled. "Dark elf, ain't you? Like setting a wolf to guard the sheep, that is. Still, I need arms, and we ain't going near enough Morrowind so's you can betray us to your folk. Our homegrown bandits would as fain cut your throat as mine." The sergeant turned to give Straw an appraisal. Then he spun back abruptly towards Barenziah, whipping out his short sword. But she had her dagger out with a twinkle in her eye and was in a defensive stance. Straw drew his own knife and circled around to the man's rear. The sergeant dropped his knife and chuckled again. "Not bad, kids, not bad. How are you with yon bow, Dark Elf?" Barenziah demonstrated her prowess briefly. "Aye, not bad, Tom. And you'll be keen of eye by the night, boy, and of hearing tall tales. Trusty Dark Elf makes as good a fighting man as any I could ask for, I know. Served under Sir Macus himself before I lost his arm, and got invalided out of the Emperor's army." "We could betray them. I know folk who'd pay well," Straw said later as they bedded down for their last night in the ramshackle lodge. "Or rob them ourselves. They're very rich, those merchants are, Barry." Barenziah laughed. "Whatever would we do with so much money? And besides, we need their protection for traveling quite as much as they need ours. Buy a little farm, you and me, Barry. Settle down, all nice-like." Peasant, Barenziah thought scornfully. Straw was a peasant and harbored nothing but good dreams. But all she said was, "Not here, Straw. We're too close to Darkmoor still. We'll have other chances further east." The caravan went only as far east as Sundar. The Emperor, Tiber Septim I, had done much in the way of building relatively safe and regularly controlled highways, but the tolls were steep, and this particular caravan kept to the side roads as much as possible to avoid. This exposed them to the hazards of wayside robbers, both human and orcish, and roving bands of brigands. "There's Silgrod Tower," Barry said, referring to the dark elven township that had grown up around an ancient minaret guarding the border between Skyrim and Morrowind. "The bridge guards won't let me across, Barry. They're crack Imperial troops. They can't be bribed. If you go alone. I won't try and stop you. But what will you do? Silgrod Tower is full of Imperial soldiers. Will you become a washing woman for them, or a camp follower?" "No," Barenziah said, slowly, thoughtfully. Actually, the idea was not entirely unappealing. She was sure she could earn a modest living sleeping with the soldiers. She'd had a few adventures of that sort as they crossed Skyrim, when she'd dressed as a woman and slipped away from Straw. She'd only been looking for a bit of variety. Straw was sweet, but dull. She'd been startled, but extremely pleased when the men she picked up offered her money afterward. Straw had been unhappy about it and would shout for a while and then sulk for days afterward if he caught her at it. He was quite jealous. He'd even threatened to leave her. Not that he ever did, or could. But the Imperial Guards were a tough and brutal lot by all accounts, and Barenziah had heard some very ugly stories during their treks. The ugliest of them by far had come from lips of ex-army veterans around the caravan campfire, and were proudly recounted. They'd been trying to shock her and Straw, she realized, but she also comprehended that there was some truth behind the wild tales. Straw hated that kind of dirty talk, and hated it more that she'd had to hear it. But there was a part of him that was fascinated nevertheless. Barenziah sensed this and had encouraged Straw to seek out other women, but he said he didn't want anyone else but her. She told him candidly she didn't feel that way about him, but she did like him better than anyone else. Then why do you go with other men? Straw had asked on one occasion. I don't know. Straw sighed. They say dark elven women are like that. Barenziah smiled and shrugged. I don't know, or... No, maybe I do. Yes, I do know. She turned and kissed him affectionately. I guess that's all the explanation there is.
Nope, story's over. We're going to be here a while, guys. I want to level up my evasion skill to 100, and as you can tell, this is taking a bit of time. These banners are like perfect for this, so I'm just gonna be here for a bit then, I guess. Okay, we are back. I had a little mishap where I kind of almost froze to death because I sort of accidentally got in the water and then things went bad, but I teleported myself back and now we're back here. My sound is all messed up because I was listening to an audiobook while people beat on me, but then one of my companions came over and killed all the guys. Let me turn my audio back on to regular stuff here. Just go to defaults. That should be fine. So yeah, things went badly for a bit there, but we're okay now, so it's all good. Have I gone over here yet? This house here? What is this exactly? Oh, right. This is the outlaw trader's post place. There's a big thing over here. Is this a town? That's a town, isn't it? Yeah, right. So I want to go, like, further over this way. More over around there, if I can. Oops, excuse me. So we get cold here, but we're not getting wet, which is the real killer here. My horse seems to weather the cold just fine. Probably wouldn't in real life, but here they do. Not a big deal. Didn't kill him, really. Get him. Lols. Okay. What is all this? Just a shrine, looks like, out in the middle of nowhere. Is that a dead mammoth? Looks like it is. That was mean of me. No reason for me to kill a goat. Oh, bandit. Did not realize you were a bandit. That goes up somewhere. So does this, though it looks like. Maybe. Or just connects over here, possibly. Yeah, what's all this? One up in the mountains here. You okay? Hey, who are you? Random guy out here punching a wolf. Skeletons. Careful I don't hit my own guys here. He just vanished on me. What a jerk. These should be warm inside here. That'll be kind of nice. Okay, random Necromancer hideout over here, I guess. Alright. Let's pop the potions in, I guess. That should do. Fort Costa.
Is someone there?
Good enough.
Okay, dead, I guess. Nice enough little place. Wait, what's this say? Necromancer's Necromancer. He's dead now, though. Minor conjuration. Nothing I want. Yeah, decent enough little place to warm up at and such, at least.
From North children only 10 winters old.
Well, we can stock up on meat here for the companions, I guess. That's kind of nice. Sure they'll enjoy that. Let's get through here, though, before we lose all of our buffs that we have going.
Is someone there?
Hear something?
Rip. What are y'all doing over here? Kind of weird ritual.
Excellent work.
I like how he just complimented himself. Yes, excellent work, dude. Good job. I'm grabbing all these robes, by the way, for, like, spare sets. For spare sets of crafting and other gear and stuff. Nothing I really want here. Already have learned a lot about the Wolf Queen as it is. I think I'm good now, though. I have quite a few spare sets. That goes back outside. More booze here. Nice little bed here. Some recipes, I don't really need those. I don't really need the food. Yeah, nice little place they have here. I guess they took it over?
You'd have to be pretty desperate to want to make a hole in this tank.
I mean, dude. It ain't that bad. You know? So judgmental. They got food and shelter and stuff. I'm sure it's fine. What's this part? Is this a prison? Okay, I haven't been to prison yet. I'm sure there's more people here. More people to kill.
Over here!
You're mine!
That's the end of that.
I'm sure it is like cold and miserable, but still. Get a fire going, you'll be fine. Storeroom. Archery target. Back upstairs. There was more, though. Over here? Yeah. Here's the actual prison, I think, down below. You expect to see prison cells in a prison. Necromage, not Necromancer, Necromage. Oops, didn't want that, but whatever, it's fine.
It's no wonder our enemies fear the sight of an orc warrior.
I'm assuming there's not much in these prison cells. Because, you know, why would there be? Yeah, I'm not going to bother with those. Maybe there's a release to open them all up at once. But, I mean, what's the point of even going in, right? Doesn't seem like there's a point to going in. So, is that it then? Kind of seems like that's all that's really here. Well, at least we warmed up while we were here, I guess. That's fine. Not what we're looking for, but another random landmark. Yeah, I think that's all. Did we check out the top area? Where does this go to? Captain's quarters. Okay, I want to go in the captain's quarters. There'll be some good stuff in here, I'm assuming. This being the nicer area. Lots of cheese. Okay, you know what? We'll take all the cheese. Or not, really. Not much here. Okay, I guess we're done then. The other area leads downstairs, which would have been to the area I was already at, so...
That's the end of that.
Well, that was a fun, quick diversion, I guess. There's a Talos statue up there. All the way up on top. This is not really where I want to be going. I'm kind of way off track now. We're supposed to go over in this area. I'm not really sure if you can explore that much over through here, though. Like, I'm not really sure you can get there very easily. Or what's there, to be honest. Like, I don't know what's really to be found over there. We can look around a bit over here, I guess, but yeah. Not where we're really supposed to go. That is a ruin of some kind, though. Definitely man-made. Let's see what this is. Yorgrim Overlook. Am I wearing stuff? Oh, I have my conjuration set on, don't I? I don't have my good stuff on. Uh-oh, that sounds bad. Nope, okay, you guys. Not worried about that. Oh, just a chest, it looks like. Can check it. Not gonna be anything very good in here, though, I would not think. Who knows, though, maybe it's a nice chest, but I doubt it. Like, it's not like a dwarven ruin or a... It seems like the chests kind of take the area into account, so, like, this would not be... Yeah, it's nothing to really write home about. Nothing crazy. Okay. Uh-oh. My head is not on straight anymore. First person's gonna be bugged out from now on. I'll have to reload after a bit. It's a weird bug I get sometimes. Forsaken Cave. Alright.
That takes care of that.
Guess they got him. Wonder why it's forsaken. Cause a bear. You got wrecked, bear. That can't be all. Oh, there's more here. Interesting. There's a whole thing over here. There's ruins over here, not just a cave after all. Should recharge this thing, yeah? Let's see. Common soul gem? Yeah, sure, why not? Could use the black star, I guess. Well, whatever, it's fine. Use the common soul gems.